Good morning and welcome. Thank you all for being here. Today, we are going to tackle one of the most misunderstood tools in personal development, visualization. You've probably heard the term law of attraction or seeing is believing. But have you ever stopped to ask yourself, how exactly does seeing something create it? Why do some people visualize a Ferrari and get one, while others visualize wealth and stay stuck in their current bank account? The difference isn't the image, it's the resolution. It's the quality of the data your brain receives. Most of us visualize like we're watching a blurry, grainy, low-light TV from the 1980s. We try to see our future goals with a fuzzy filter on. But if you want to change your reality, to truly manifest what you desire, you cannot afford that blur. Your brain cannot tell the difference between a vivid, high-definition memory and a real-life event. If your mental movie is fuzzy, dark, and full of static, your nervous system receives the signal. This isn't real yet. You are essentially telling your subconscious, don't panic, we still have time to sort this out. Or worse, we don't even know if this is good. Today, we are going to upgrade your visualization software. We are moving from 240p, blurry wish listing to 4K Ultra HD, high-definition reality engineering. By the end of this session, you will have a new protocol for how to close your eyes and see your future not as a dream, but as a memory that hasn't happened yet. And I'm going to teach you how to do it in 4 specific dimensions: visual, auditory, kinesthetic, and olfactory. Because the secret to 4K visualization isn't just about eyes. It's about engaging every single sense. Let's start with the most obvious one, visuals. When you imagine a success, stop settling for a flat, gray outline. Turn up the brightness. Where are you standing? Is the lighting harsh or soft? How does the light hit your face? If you want to attract confidence, imagine that light warming your skin, highlighting your features, giving you that inner glow. Now, look at your surroundings in this future scenario. Is the room luxurious and spacious, or cluttered? See the textures on the furniture. Feel the grain of the wood under your fingers through your mind's eye. A blurry image suggests a distant memory. A crisp, detailed image suggests an immediate reality. Your brain wants to believe you are already there. So, make sure your mental camera is set to the highest resolution available. Don't just see the car. See the reflection of the city skyline in its polished chrome bumper. See the specific model, the color, the dent-free paint. That level of detail tricks the subconscious into thinking the download has already completed. Now let's move from eyes to ears, auditory. This is where most people fail. They visualize a scene, they hear nothing but silence, and they stop there. But silence in your imagination often screams uncertainty to your nervous system. In your 4K visualization, the room must be alive with sound. Hear the ambient noise of your future environment. If you are visualizing a quiet office, can you hear the hum of the refrigerator? The gentle clack of a keyboard? If you're visualizing a celebration, hear the laughter, the crispness of the glassware being lifted for a toast, the specific melody playing in the background. But here is the pro tip. Hear your own voice. In your visualization, you must hear yourself speaking with confidence. You need to be able to clearly distinguish your future self's voice from your current one. Your future self has a distinct tone, a rhythm of certainty. When you visualize saying, I am wealthy or I am healthy, don't whisper it like a prayer. Speak it with the volume and conviction of someone stating an undeniable fact. The audio signal must be crystal clear. If you can hear your future self speaking clearly, without any background static or doubt, your brain accepts that as current truth. Next, we dive deep into the body, kinesthetics. This is the difference between watching a movie about swimming and actually getting wet. You need to feel the gravity of your reality. When you visualize standing in front of your dream home, don't just stand there. Feel the weight of your feet pressing into the floorboards. Feel the texture of the fabric on your future outfit against your skin. Is it silk? Cotton? Does it brush your neck comfortably? Feel the temperature of the air around you. Is it a cool summer breeze or a crisp autumn morning? More importantly, feel the emotional weight of the achievement. This is the hardest part, but it's the most crucial. What does success feel like in your gut? It's not just a happy face. It's a physical sensation. Do you feel a tightening in your chest that opens up into a feeling of expansive joy? Do you feel a sense of profound relief that washes over you like warm water? Can you feel the subtle release of tension from your shoulders because, in this future version of yourself, there are no bills to worry about? You need to simulate the physical sensation of safety and abundance. If your body feels heavy or tense during the visualization, your brain registers stress, not success. Adjust your posture in your mind until you feel light, grounded, and expansive. Finally, we add the finishing touches that make a good image great: olfactory and gustatory. Smell and taste are powerful triggers for memory and emotion because they bypass the logical part of the brain. They go straight to the limbic system where your emotions live. So don't leave them out. If you are visualizing a successful launch of your business, can you smell the ink on a signed contract? The leather of a new briefcase? The fresh coffee in a high-end office kitchen? If you are visualizing a healthy lifestyle, imagine the taste of fresh vegetables, the crispness of an apple, or the rich flavor of organic chocolate. These sensory inputs create a hyperreal anchor. When you engage your sense of smell and taste in your visualization, the experience becomes indistinguishable from reality. It triggers the brain's neurochemical release associated with actual memory: dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin. You aren't just imagining. You are chemically priming your body for the arrival of that state of being. This is how you lock in the 4K quality. Now let's talk about the timeline trick, which is a secret used by elite performers. When you visualize in high definition, don't just stare at the present moment of your future success and freeze. Time travel. Watch yourself in the memory from years past. Imagine standing on the balcony of your dream home, looking back over your shoulder at where you stood 5 or 10 years ago. What do you see? Do you see someone struggling, confused, maybe sitting in a dark room? See that person clearly. Then watch them take a step forward. See the transition happen in real time within your mind's eye. Why is this so powerful? Because it allows your brain to connect the dots between where you are and where you want to be. It validates that the journey has already occurred. By watching yourself succeed from a future vantage point, you are collapsing time. You are convincing your logical brain that the gap between now and then is non-existent. This removes resistance. If you can't find any resistance in your visualization, if the path looks clear and smooth, your brain stops looking for obstacles to protect you from disappointment. Let's get practical. How do you practice this? You need a dedicated space, not just anywhere. A place where you can dim the lights, reduce distractions, and turn up the volume on your internal senses.
Sit comfortably.
Close your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths to lower your heart rate. This is crucial because a racing heart creates static in your mental image. You need a calm canvas for the 4K download. Start with a simple scene. Let's say you are visualizing finishing a major project with flying colors. First, set the scene visually: the room, the lighting, the people around you. Make it sharp. Next, add the sound. The applause, the specific tone of your own voice when you present your work, the click-clack of the keyboard as you type the final email. Then, layer in the feeling. The lightness in your chest, the warmth of pride spreading through your arms. Finally, add a scent or taste. The smell of a celebratory dessert or the crisp air outside. Once you have this rich tapestry, run it like a movie. Fast forward through the preparation. Show yourself working hard, and fast forward to the moment of success. Then, stay in that moment for at least 3 minutes. Bask in it. Let the details settle. Don't rush out of the scene immediately after visualization. Let the feeling linger while you open your eyes. Carry the 4K image with you into your physical day. Remember, consistency is key, but intensity is the driver. You wouldn't watch a grainy, black and white movie hoping it would magically change your life story. You need to be in color in high definition with surround sound. Your brain is a computer. You are uploading the operating system for your new life. The quality of the installation matters. A common mistake I see people make is visualization that feels like daydreaming or escapism. Daydreaming is passive. You float away and forget where you were. Visualization for manifestation is active work. It requires intense focus on detail. If you find yourself thinking, "Oh, what if I get a bad grade?" Or, "What if this doesn't go well?" You are dropping out of 4K and into 240p. Immediately correct that narrative. In your future timeline, those doubts have already been resolved. See the problem being solved with ease. See yourself handling obstacles with grace. The movie must never pause for doubt. It must keep rolling forward in high definition. Another pro tip: record your visualizations. Use audio recording to describe your scene while you imagine it. Record your voice saying, "I see myself standing here," and describing the details as vividly as possible. Then listen back to that recording when you feel stuck or forgetful. Hearing your own voice in 4K detail acts as a powerful reminder to your subconscious. It reinforces the data packets you are sending out. As we wrap up today, remember that visualization is not just about wishing. It's about rehearsing. You are practicing being successful so that when you step into the real world, you don't have to learn how to be happy from scratch every single day. You are downloading the memory of success before the event happens. So, my challenge to you is this. Tomorrow morning, before you check your phone or open your email, take 5 minutes. Go into that 4K mode. Visualize your ideal outcome with such clarity that you could walk in a dark room and find it by feel alone. Engage all your senses. Feel the textures, hear the sounds, taste the air, smell the surroundings. Stand in your future before you step into your present. Because here is the truth. The universe responds to quality data. It cannot manifest a vague wish, but it can manifest a clear, high-resolution blueprint. Your life is waiting for you to see it clearly. See it in 4K. Own that reality. Thank you so much for being here today. Take care of your minds, keep upgrading your internal movies, and let's go out there and live the stories we are creating together.